Hello and welcome back to Tech Disasters. Today I was given an iPhone 6s that I have named Krusty. This is why. Ain't that crusty? How does a phone get like this? So this phone doesn't turn on, so the first thing I'm going to do is plug it in to a high power charger to see what happens. So the friend who gave me this bought it used a few years ago. From my first assessment, this is definitely not an original screen, so that could be the cause of why it's not turning on. Although it was working like 2 weeks ago and there was actually no cause of this. So I'm going to try this battery in it at some point to see if that makes any difference. I'm going to leave it for 10 minutes and then I'm going to come back to it. The person who gave me the iPhone 6s also gave me this Android Go Nokia phone. This Galaxy Tab A6 and this Kindle Fire 7 9th gen. They all work. The only one that doesn't work is the 6s. So I'm going to work on that. So I'm getting absolutely nothing out of this phone. So I'm going to unplug this. I'll swap a new battery and see what happens. This screen is not happy. This is my iPhone SE. Well, technically it's not my iPhone SE. Technically it's my iPhone SE's housing. As here is the logic board and the battery. These both work. But this housing, the screen basically died. So I was going to use it for 50 ways to break an iPhone. But then the footage got corrupted. So I don't actually have any footage of this being destroyed. However, I now have another screen for this coming. So I've got to rescue this housing. There is a lot of glass, so I'm going to put it in this box. Soon you'll see why at the end of 50 ways to break an iPhone, I thought that what I was going to see from the 6s was going to be significantly worse than what it was. Here is why. Because this is what happened to the SE after about 10 ways. I'm just going to remove the tape and then we've got to remove the home button. You see, this is why I taped it up in the first place. I also forgot that this completely snapped off, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to reuse this housing, but I'm going to take the screen off and see what the inside looks like. Yeah, something tells me that this housing isn't reusable. This is the back. It somehow even looks worse than crusty. I need to remove the home button from this now. This is the aftermath of taking this dreadful thing apart. I think this is going to the nugget pile after I drain the glass out. Although now this phone will retain Touch ID when I swap the new screen on it and put it in a new shell. Evil be gone. So for the next Galaxy Ace video, yes, it still doesn't work. It's fully dead. I was going to throw it out a window as the first scene to bring it back to life. However, I lost the footage from that, so it now just looks like this.
Wow, more unboxing time.
Ooh, iPhone 6s new shell. This is my Galaxy Ace. It's a very old, very normal Android 2 phone. You'd think it's pretty normal, correct? Like, pretty normal for the time it came out. It came out in 2012, I believe. Well, it's booting normally. But if you open the back, you see this monstrosity. It's literally made with a Nokia battery and a bit of duct tape. And it does actually work. That's the bit that surprised me. It does actually work. I might use it for a week at some point. Maybe.
Thanks a lot, you idiot.
I wonder why this phone doesn't work. I really have no clue to why this phone does not work.